I'm new in this industry. I asked the mate for a little bit of advice. He said, stay away from the C word and religion. But fuck that cunt, he's a Catholic. I'm sitting in this bar recently with a lesbian friend of mine and a sort of homophobic mate of mine on the left. And he's out of the blue just announced, my cock hangs to the left. I said, my cock hangs to the right. And my lesbian friend, without missing a beat, she fucking just said, I can take my cock off. It's about where we were. So I'm in this bar, same bar, and I'm making pretty decent time with the bartender who I've had a crush on for a couple of years. And I realised at one moment that I haven't eaten all day and I've been drinking michelada drinks all night, which is basically warm Corona poured over ice with a ton of hot sauce. And I realised this because I need to shit my ass like you wouldn't believe. Now this little bathroom, this little pub has got one little bathroom, one unisex stall, one door, one toilet, unisex. And I'm a fucking germaphobe, so I can't touch nothing. So I'm kicking doors open, kicking doors shut. I told the chick I was going for a piss. So now I drop my dax, and I've got my jacket on the hook on the back of the door, and I'm hovering my ass above the bowls, I don't touch shit. And I let go with one of those loose, wet fish shits that just comes out and goes. And as I go to pull up my pants, to my horror, not one drop has gone in the bowl. It's on the floor, it's on the wall, it's on the pastel painting above the fucking toilet at the back. It's everywhere but the bowl. So I get in a panic mode. I start getting things out of the tampon dispenser, toilet paper, I'm rubbing it all over the walls. But it's just cold, white tile getting pushed around by dry paper. So nothing's getting clean. So I go into triple panic mode. I start trying to stick paper towels to the wall to cover up the shit. And this isn't working, it's just running down the wall with shit. It looks like a monkey cage and hasn't been cleaned for a month. I go into triple panic mode. And so I've got to barge it, I've got to get out of here. So I crack the door, no one's waiting to get in, thank God. I bail to my beer, finish my beer, say goodbye, excuse myself, I get the fuck out of there. I don't go back for about 3 months. Go back in for a beer. 3 months later, 2 beers. About 6 months later, I'm in there for the first fully fledged time. And I'm making nice time with the bar waitress again. And I went to excuse myself and said, excuse me, I've got to take a piss. And she just looked at me with a big grin and gone, sure, but no poopies. I had a pretty interesting afternoon today. Spent most of the time moving metal bracelets from my right wrist to my left wrist. Wasn't because of any style or anything, it was just that I was sick of sounding like a fucking reindeer every time I jerk off. Reading this article about Courtney Love recently, I mean, if there was ever a woman who deserved the title cock-thirsty fuck slut, I think Courtney Love takes the cake. I mean, this chick played a role in People vs. Larry Flint, where she played a heroin-addicted stripper who was infected with AIDS. I mean, it was a pretty big stretch for her because she did have to dye her hair. But, you know. Used to live in a house with about 3 other dudes and we all went out for a night at the clubs one night. Mate takes his jacket off and I noticed his t-shirt. It's like, mate, where'd you get that t-shirt? And he's kind of like, I pinched one of your shirts off your floor and needed a new shirt to wear there, you know, joke's on you kind of thing. And I get him and I said, come here for a second. I push him back into the doorway underneath the black light. The thing comes alive like a fucking hieroglyph snail trail pattern. I said, dude, that's been my cum rant for like 2 weeks. And he didn't take it off. I don't know what was going on. Anyway, I'm going to finish up my set. I'm not much of a lover, not much of a man in the bedroom. The term three-pump chump has passed around before. I've heard the following terms over my career. Is that it? What about me? And my personal favourite, I took my tampon out for that. Thanks guys, you're doing great. See ya.